नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमः भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमः भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया। भगवते उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी। Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, 9th canto, chapter 12, the dynasty of Kusa, the son of Lord Ramchandra. Today this whole chapter, today class is a whole chapter of 9th canto, chapter 12, whole verse. There are 16 verses in this chapter. Only one verse has a Prabhupada purport. So, rest of the verses they have no purport, so just read, and then we can discuss this particular verse written on the board. So anyhow, just reading the introduction to this verse is given by Srila Prabhupada. This chapter describes the dynasty of Kusa, the son of Lord Ramchandra. The members of this dynasty are descendants of Sasada, the son of Maharaj Ikshvaku. Following in the genealogical table of the Lord Ramchandra's dynasty, Kusa and Lord's son was followed consecutively by Atithi, Nisadha, Nabha, Pundarika, Khemadhanva, and Devanika, Aniha, Puriyatra, Bolasthala, Vajranabha, Segana, and Vidhriti. These personalities ruled the world. From Vidhriti came Hiranyanabha, who later became the disciple of Jaimini and propounded the system of mystic yoga in which Yajnavalkya was initiated. Following in this dynasty were Pushpa and Dhruvasandhi, Sudarsana, Agnivarna, Shigra, and Maru. Maru attained full perfection in the practice of yoga, and he still lives in the village of Kalapa. At the end of this age of Kali, he will revive the dynasty of Sun God. Next in the dynasty were Prasrusuta, Sandhi, Amarsana, Mahaswana, Vishwavahu, Prasenajit, and Takhyaka, and Brihadbala, who were later killed by Abhimanyu. Sukadeva Goswami said that these were all kings who had passed away. The future descendants of Brihadbala will be Brihadrana and Urukriya and Vatsa Vriddha, Prativyoma, Bhanu, and Divaka, Sahadeva, and Brihadvaswa, Bhanuman, Pratikaswa, Supratikah, Marudeva, and Sanaka Sastra, Puskara, Antariksha, Sutapa, Amritajit, Brihad Raja, and Barihi, Kritanjaya, Rananjaya, Sanjaya, Sakya, Suddhoda, Langalaha, and Prasenajit, and Khudraka, and Ranaka, Suratha, and Sumitra, all of them will become kings one after another. Sumitra, coming in this age of Kali, will be the last king in the Ikshvaku dynasty. After him, the dynasty will be extinguished. Hare Krishna. So there are so many names, because this chapter is describing the dynasty of Kusa, son of Ramachandra. And this Lord Ramachandra is coming. There in Kshatriya, there are two dynasties. One is Sun dynasty, another Moon dynasty. One dynasty coming from Sun god, another dynasty coming from Moon god. The Sun dynasty is glorious because in that particular dynasty, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Ramachandra, appeared. In which dynasty? Sun dynasty. Lord Ramachandra appeared. And at the same time, the Moon dynasty also glorious because in Moon dynasty, Lord Shri Krishna appeared. So these both dynasties are glorious. And here this ancestry is given Sun dynasty. Sun dynasty because Ikshvaku, because the name of Ikshvaku also mentioned in Bhagavad Gita in 4th chapter, beginning of Gita, in 4th chapter Gita, Krishna is telling, Imang vivaswata jogam praktavan aham abhyayam vivaswane manava praho manu Ikshvaku abravit. Krishna told, in the beginning of this creation, I gave this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita to the sun god, Vivaswana, and Vivaswana told this knowledge to his son, Vaivaswata Manu, and Vaivaswata Manu delivered this knowledge to his son, Ikshvaku. Then Ikshvaku, who? Here is mentioned in this chapter, there are so many sons of Ikshvaku, but one of the son of Ikshvaku was Sasada. The dynasty Sasada was also one son of Ikshvaku, but he is not so famous. But in the dynasty, Ikshvaku dynasty, then all these great kings like Raghu, Aja, then Dasaratha, then Lord Ramachandra, they appear. So anyhow, text 6 has purport that is written in the verse. So I can read first. Text 1. Sri Sukha Vacha. I have to read only this verse, not every verse. Okay. Kusasya chatitistasman nisadhastatsuto nabha pundariko athatat putraha khema dhanvaha bhavattatah. Sukadeva Goswami said, the son of Ramachandra was Kusa, the son of Kusa was Atithi, the son of Atithi was Nisadha, and the son of Nisadha was Nabha. Son of Nabha was Pundarika, and from Pundarika came son named Khemadhanva. Text 2. Devani kastato niha pariyatro athatat sutah tatoh balasthalastasmat vajranabho arkasambhavah. The son of Khemadhanva was Devanika. Devanika's son was Aniha. Aniha's son was Pariyatra, and Pariyatra's son was Balasthala, and the son of Balasthala was Vajranabha, who was said to have been born from the effulgence of the sun god. 3 and 4. Saganas sutas tasmat vidhritis cha bhavat sutah tato hiranyanabha abhut yogacharyastu jaimini sishyah kausalya adhatmam yajnavalkyo adhyagad yatah yogam mahodayam rishir hidaya granthi bhedakam. The son of Vajranabha was Sagana, and his son was Vidhriti, the son of Vidriti was Hiranyanaभ, who became disciple of Jaimini and became a great acharya of mystic yoga. It is from Hiranyanaभ that the great saint Yajnavalkya learned the highly elevated system of mystic yogas known as Adhyatma Yoga, which can loosen the knots of material attachment in the heart. Text 5. Puspa Hiranyanabhasya Dhruva Sandhistato Bhavat Sudarsano Athagni Varna Shigrastasya Marusutah. The son of Hiranyanabha was Puspa, and the son of Puspa was Dhruva Sandhi, and from Dhruva Sandhi was Sudarsana, and whose son was Agnivarna. The son of Agnivarna was named Shigra, and his son was Maru. Then text 6 is on the board. Sosavaste yoga siddha kalapa gramamastita kalirante suryavamsam nashtam bhavaita punah. Word meaning saha, he. Also, the personality known as Maru. Aste, still existing. Yoga Siddha, perfection in the power of mystic yoga. Kalapagramam, the place named Kalapagrama. Asthitah, he is still living there. Kale, of this Kali Yuga. Ante, at the end. Suryavamsam, the descendants of sun god. Nashtam, after being lost. Bhavaita, Maru will begin by begetting a son. Punah, again. Translation and purport by Divine Grace Abhay Charana Arvind Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Translation. Having achieved perfection in the power of mystic yoga, Maru still lives in a place known as Kalapagrama. At the end of Kali Yuga, he will revive the lost Surya dynasty by begetting a son. Please repeat. Having achieved perfection in the power of mystic yoga, Maru still lives in a place known as Kalapagrama. At the end of Kali Yuga, he will revive the lost Surya dynasty by begetting a son. Purport. At least 5,000 years ago, Srila Sukadeva Goswami ascertained the existence of Maru in Kalapagrama and said that Maru, having achieved a Yoga Siddha body, would continue to exist until the end of Kali Yuga, which is calculated to continue for 4,32,000 years. Such is the perfection of mystic yoga, mystic power. By controlling the breath, the perfect yogi can continue his life for as long as he likes. Sometimes we hear from the Vedic literature that some personalities from the Vedic age, such as Vyasadeva and Aswatthama, are still living. Here we understand that Maru is also still living. We are sometimes surprised that the mortal body can live for such a long time. The explanation of this longevity is given here by the word Yoga Siddha. If one becomes perfect in the practice of yoga, he can live as long as he likes. The demonstration of some tripling yoga siddha does not constitute perfection. Here is a factual example of perfection. A Yoga Siddha can live as long as he likes. Right? Anyone of you want to live such a long time? Whole Kali Yuga. Okay. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshirunmilitam Jena Tasmai Sri Guruhe Namah. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Sopadantikam Vande Aham Sri Guru Sri Juta Padakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatanitam Tang Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakhanitamscha Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namini Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Desha Tarine Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gauratishai Namaha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Bhevacha Patitanang Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare So Savaste Yoga Siddha Kalapa Gramamastita Kalerante Surya Vamsam Nashtam Bhavaita Punah. Having achieved perfection in the power of mystic yoga, Maru still lives in a place known as Kalapagrama. At the end of Kali Yuga, he will revive the lost Surya dynasty by begetting a son. So here is the explanation of the whole Surya dynasty. So dynasty is coming, but here is specifically explained after Kusa. Lord Ramchandra has two sons, Lava and Kusa. And Kusa become the emperor. Because he is, though they are twins, but still Kusa was, so he become emperor. So from Kusa, all the whole Surya the dynasty come afterwards. Everything is explained here. And specifically here is in this particular verse mentioned about the name of who is living still in Kalapagram, Maru. In that dynasty there is one personality came Maru, and he is still alive. Still living in a village called Kalapa. Kalapa, Grama means village. So he still stay, but we have to make a research. Where is that village? Kalapa Grama. Maybe there is some village named Kalapa Grama, but he is staying there in Kalapa. Similarly, in 12th canto also mentioned about Kalki Avatar. Kalki Avatar appeared in a village called Sambhalagrama. Sambhalagrama, that is in UP, near Muradabad. In Muradabad there is still the village. Sometimes we went there for doing some program, some Sankirtan program. And it is mentioned that from that village, the Kalki, Lord Kalki will start killing all the Mlechas and Javanas. There he will start. There is a very old Kalki temple. No one knows how old this is. They told this temple is from Tretaya, from Satya. There still Satya, this temple is there. And there is Kalki, Lord Kalki sitting on a back of a huge horse and having a sword. I maybe make a measured in like more than 15 feet, 12 hands. In your hand you can 12 hands. So anyhow, then that village practically you see there is only few Brahmanas, about maybe 10 families of Brahmanas they are staying in that village, and all others are Muslims. 99% is Muslims, and only 1% is less than 1%. Only. And from that village, Kalki incarnation will start, killing all the Mlechas and Javanas, unwanted populations. So, why this Sukadeva Goswami is describing all these so many names, so many ancestors, just names. His son is he, his son is he, like this. It's very boring, reading like this. His son is like this, his son is like this. Why is it? But now it is already 9th canto. Only 10th and 11th is left. And Sukadeva Goswami hearing Bhagavatam from 1st canto. Only 7 days. So within 7 days he explained everything. So maybe it is now which day? Maybe not 5th day, maybe 4th, finish 4th day, finish starting in 5th day. Although he is going to die within 2-3 days, or 2 days after. And why is Sukadeva Goswami explaining in name of so many personalities? He should chant, what we will do? If we could understand that we have only 2 days left for our death, then what we will do? You will chant simply Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Chant Kirtan, do Kirtana chant and hear. But here what Sukadeva Goswami is doing, he is chanting the names of so many kings from Surya dynasty. He is simply chanting different names of the different kings. And Sukadeva Goswami also hearing very attentively. Because these are also, by hearing this, we can know the greatness of the Supreme Lord and Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam is also non-different from Krishna. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is explaining that Siddhanta boliya mane nakaro alas Iha hoite Krishna hoy sudrudha manas. Don't neglect these things. Think, oh, these are useless. And only Siddhanta just explaining things. Surya dynasty, what is this? Wow. No need. Only just omit these chapters. Go on. And they how to jump just to the 10th canto immediately and start reading the pastimes of Lord Krishna. But Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is telling, no, don't become lazy. Nakara alas, don't become lazy. Rather, you have to know everything in detail. So if you want to preach, or if you must know everything in detail. Here is, at least in this verse is mentioned that why we know detail? By knowing detail, we can know how great Supreme Personality of Godhead is. Here is in a particular verse, it is mentioned that this Maru, he achieved perfection in mystic yoga. Pranayama parayana. Prana apana gatiruddha pranayama parayana. In Gita, Krishna is telling. He is by just following this mystic yoga process, by controlling the prana vayu, the upward, the air that is flowing upwards in this body, and downwards is prana. By controlling this process of air in our body, there are 7 types of airs: prana, apana, udana, samana, vyana, saman, ajil. This is controlling this just process. Specifically, he is controlled. His the air is inhaling and also he is inhaling the air and also he is exhaling the water. He is controlling this process. Actually, just like this watch, there is battery. The battery is just there. Then it will work for certain time. If you will make it use, then particular some certain hours it will last. Then after certain hours, it stop working. Similarly, the space there is heart. Heart is there. That is how long it will continue. How many heartbeats? Heartbeats, that's fixed. But if you control this heartbeat, what the yogis do? They make it board. After long time they make one. Take the inhale the air or exhale the air. Very long time. We are very. Sometimes if you run, then you have to take again and again and again. That is, we are reducing our lifespan. But if someone is just sit down in meditation and he control his life here, controlling the air. By controlling air, they also stopping their hearts, not to function very quickly, not just tick, 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 time, not for long span time. In this way, you can expand their lifespan. Just like this watch, if this battery is there and will continuously use this same speed, then after sometimes it will stop. But if you will stop the watch, the battery will work longer. Similarly, by mystic yoga process, this Maru, he learned from the Yajnavalkya, from Gemini Yajnavalkya, then from there he learned this process. Then by this process, he mentioned that he will live up to the end of Kali Yuga. Now he was from Dwapara, sorry, Tretaya, because he's anyhow. Kusa was a son of Ramachandra. Then this dynasty was coming from there, Tretaya Yoga, and then even in now Kali Yuga. In Kali Yuga also last about 4,32,000 years, and that person will live up to the end of Kali Yuga. Then he will begin in the end of Kali Yuga, when Lord Kalki, he appeared and he killed all the unwanted populations. He finished everything. All those Mrachas, Javanas and those unwanted peoples, he killed everyone. In the end of Kali Yuga, the peoples, what is the height of the people, the general population? In Satya Yuga, the height of the people were like 21 feet, 21 hand in their hand. They are so high. Tretaya Yuga, it is mentioned that they were 15 feet, and Dwapara they were 10 feet, and Kali Yuga 5 feet 4 inches or 6 feet, 7 feet is the tallest man, like this. So it is gradually height is going and degrading because of not following the principles of religion. This principles of religion was 100% present in Satya Yuga. Satya, Saucha, Daya, Tapah. Satya means truthfulness, cleanliness, mercy, and tapasya, austerity. They are fully present in Satya Yuga. All the peoples of citizens, they are following these 4 principles of religion. But in the end of Satya Yuga, beginning of Tretaya, people started taking intoxicants. Because of taking intoxication, then the Yuga Dharma Tapasya was gone. Satya Yuga, the Tapasya is gone. But if you take intoxicants, you will drink liquor or you smoke ganja, then you cannot meditate. You can meditate on Supreme Lord. So that's why, because people took all these things into account, so tapasya has gone. In Tataya, there is only Jagya. The people just started offering oblations on fire, sacred fire, and just chanting the name of Supreme Lord. But in a gradually name of Jagya, Kritecha Dhyayate Vishnu Tatayang Jajate Mukhai Dwaparang Paricharjayang Kalautat Harikirtanat. Then Dwapara, there is Jagya is Jugadharma. But in the name of Jagya, people started killing animals. Simply, animals and just name of Jagya, they started eating flesh. Eating meat. So that's why their life duration and their height also decreased. In Satya Yuga they are living 1 lakh years. They coming degraded, become 10,000 years. And their height also from 21 feet to 15, degraded. And the end of Tretaya Yuga, people started they started illicit sex life. Yes, in beginning of Dwapar started. Let's say if you do illicit sex life, then the Juga Dharma through Dwapar was what? Deity worship. If you will not clean, then you cannot worship deity. That's why in the age of Kali, 3 of these dharmas, the religious principles has gone. Which one? Austerity and daya, mercy, austerity, mercy, and cleanliness. Only one thing is there still in Kali Yuga. Which one? Truthfulness. We will try to hide truth, but it will come front somehow or other, and maybe take some time, but it will come to the front. So the Kali Yuga, we have our lifespan is also reduced from 1 lakh years to 10,000, then 1,000 in Dwapara, then now is in 100 years, and is also in gradually decreasing. It mentioned that in Bhagavatam itself, in 12th canto, in the end of the Kali Yuga, those who are 20 years age, if he is able to live for 20 years, then he considered very lucky person. He considered very great person, is living 20 years. So this is the situation in Kali Yuga. People has become so small, like 1 feet, or like they to collect brinjals from eggplants. From the eggplant tree, they have to use a lift. They will use a lift, then they collect eggplants from eggplant trees. It's mentioned in Bhagavad. It becomes so small, and that's why in this age of Kali, people say no other way, no other way, no other way. That is also in the beginning, but after 10,000 years, people even not follow, chanting holy name. They will completely bewildered. Kali will rule. So that's, but this person specifically Moru, because he is practicing what? Yoga, Yoga Siddhi. He achieved perfection in Yoga Siddhi. But without exhaling or inhaling this air, he can live. He practiced this by practicing this process. He lives such a long time. 4,32,000 years, and his height was, though everyone will become like small, but what is the high? But he is because he is from Tatya, he is at least 15 feet high. If some person came maybe from Satya Yuga, is hiding somewhere and he come to appear sometimes in city, then people, what will say? People will see. If there is one person come having 21 feet height, then what you will think? People will think maybe demon. No. But still people are Prabhupada giving the list of some person, they are still alive. Who? Aswasthama and Vyasadeva, he told. But we know many people they are living. Amaras, Bibhisana also still alive. And Chaitanya Mangala, and in, there is Lochan Das Thakur mentioned about Bibhisana. One time Bibhisana, he came, and he was one Brahmana from South India. He was very greedy. According to his past karma, he became very poor in this lifetime. But he desired to become the wealthiest person and to enjoy sense gratification he needs. But it is not possible. He can stay in Ranganath, he pray to Ranganath and many other places. Then finally come, oh Jagannath, I heard very merciful. Maybe he fulfilled my desire. Then he come to Jagannath Puri. Every day he whole day will stay in Jagannath temple and pray to Jagannath, please make me a rich person. So many years passed, then it not happened. He was thinking, I may go to ocean. I am just jumping into the ocean. I shall commit suicide. I should commit suicide. He was coming, planning like this by Lord Jagannath's arrangement, because he saw one huge personality just coming down from sky. He's Tatyajuga because he is looking like 15 feet height and he just come. But because he also Jugasiddhi, he just then after coming to the and touching the earth, he immediately adjusted himself like a ordinary human being in the present age. But he saw everything. He told, hey, you, who are you? I saw you are such a huge person, you can just come now and you just adjusted. Now become a small person. Finally, he told, I am Bibhisana. I am going to see the Supreme Lord Jagannath. Every day I come to have darshan of Lord Jagannath. He have become very inquisitive and he told, oh, then he forgot his committing suicide. He came for committing suicide, but he started following Bibhisana. So Bibhisana came and he entered to the Gambhira. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was residing there, that time there. He entered Kashi Mishra's house, where the Lord Chaitanya was staying. Then where he went and pay obeisances to Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Namo Maha Madhanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gaurati Sai Nama. Then Mahaprabhu talked so many things to him, but he could not understand. They are speaking some language. And finally, as if this person learned, then Mahaprabhu was telling, look, this person, according to the previous karma, he has in this lifetime, he has no material enjoyment in his lifetime. But he again and again, he is just simply coming and troubling me. Bibhisana told he is very unhappy. If you want, I can give some wealth to him, because he has so many gold. I can give some gold. Maybe give 2-3 quintal gold to this man. He became happy. Told, okay, if you like, you can give. Then Bibhisana came. Then he didn't go into Jagannath temple. But after taking Lord Chaitanya's darshan, then he come back again to the sea. Then he person, hey, you told you go to see Lord Jagannath, and now you returning. He told, you guy, you cannot understand anything. Here is Jagannath himself is not different from Jagannath. Jai Gaura Sai Krishna Sai Jagannath. Then he told, now if you want to become rich, then I took permission from the Supreme Lord. I can give you, maybe 5 quintal gold I can give you, whatever like. But now because his material desires, finished. Because having the personal, the mercy of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he saw Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then his desires finished. I was just telling the story because if Bibhisana, there are many people still alive. Bibhisana from Tratya, he is also alive. Even next Juga cycle, if Aswasthama become Vyasadeva, he will take the rule of Vyasadeva. It mentioned in Padma Purana, many other Puranas. So many personalities, they are still alive, they are still living. So actually the Soul is immortal. Soul is living anyhow, soul may be changing the body, but soul is immortal. No jayate mriyate va kadachit. But still, one person living in the same body, not living this body, in the same body is continuing. He will continue this in a Kalapa village, this Maru will continue, he will continue living in the same body. More than 4,32,000, because in the end of Kali, when Kalki Bhagavan, the incarnation Kalki will destroy everything, he will kill everyone, then, but he will survive. Who? Maru. Maru will survive, maybe in a Himalaya, some cave, sitting and chanting. In the age of Kali, Jugadharma is Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Why he will continue such a long time? He will revive the lost Surya dynasty by begetting a son. When everyone was died, but still he is alive, then maybe he will beget a son. That means there must be a female also. He is the male person. So then he will just beget a children. Beget one son. Then this population, this process of begetting children will start, and again Satya Yuga will continue. After Kali, then Satya Yuga comes. So it looks how it is possible. We are sometimes surprised that mortal body can live for such a long time. The explanation of this longevity is given here by the word of Yoga Siddhi. It is possible by Yoga Siddhi. Which yoga, mystic yoga or a bhakti yogi can live like this? Yoga Siddhi, there are different yogas. There are also Hatha yogas and there is also Bhakti yoga. There is also Karma yoga, Jnana yoga. There are so many types of yoga Krishna explained in Bhagavad Gita. Vishnudev is not doing any mystic yoga, but still he has also Ichha Mrityu. He has a boon of living as long as he like, he can. But he himself desired, I will die, then he died. And Bhakti yogi can also live like him if he has blessings of some superior, having some blessings from superior personality. Can live also long time. So this is not impossible to live long time. Prabhupada is telling that if one becomes perfect in the practice of yoga, he can live as long as he likes. The demonstration of some tripling yoga, the cheating yoga. Now people say this some become a great yogi, then he just show some magic. Some magic, then he just bewilder the people and advertise himself as I am what? God. This cheating yoga. This is not the purpose of yoga. Yoga means to unite. With whom? To unite soul with super soul. In this way, if someone completely in samadhi, then he can live as long as he likes by the mercy of the Supreme Lord. Everything will happen or possible, impossible or possible, if you will get the blessings of the Supreme Lord. And if you will get the blessings of Supreme Lord, you can also immortal. You can stay in the same body. This body also can be spiritualized. Can live in this body. So here is the factual example of perfection of Yoga Siddha, can live as long as he likes. Even we see in our Sampradaya Acharya, we are from Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya. Who is the Acharya of this Sampradaya? Madhvacharya. Is Madhvacharya has left his body, he is still in the same body. You will go to Udupi, there is the headquarters of Madhva Sampradaya. So you can ask them, where is Madhvacharya? There is no samadhi of Madhvacharya. Other acharyas, they have samadhi because they left body. But Madhvacharya did not left his body. He did not leave his body. He was simply explaining Bhagavatam. He was giving Bhagavatam class. Explaining Brahma Bhimahona Lila. Anyhow, he was just explaining Bhagavatam. And suddenly, the demigods, they become so pleased that they throw so many flowers. There is raining, flowers. Flower. Then he just samadhi in flower. Then after no one saw him. Where is Madhavacharya? Where did he go? But he just disappeared. After some time the flower stopped raining of flowers. Then they cleared all the flowers away, but they could not find Madhavacharya. So it is even believed that Madhavacharya is still with Vyasadeva. Just like here Prabhupada mentioned the name of Vyasadeva. He is still alive. So his disciple Madhavacharya is a direct disciple of Vyasadeva. Madhavacharya is a direct disciple of Vyasadeva. So it is explained that he is still with his Guru, with Vyasadeva, and he is also hearing Bhagavatam from his Guru Vyasadeva. So he is still alive, because he never left his body. So even someone following the Bhakti Yoga, even not follow the mystic Yoga, he can also become immortal. Everything can possible by the mercy of Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. If Krishna wants, you can achieve everything. But we don't want to live such a long time. What is the use of living so long time? It is better sadhana kari, bhajana kari, marte jaan le hai. Prabhupada used to Bengali Prabhupada. How you did his bhajan, sadhana, practicing that it will be proved in time of your death. Live such a long time, but if you someone just like Shankaracharya, he lived for only Adi Shankaracharya, how many years? 32 years. He was in this planet only 32 years. But his name is still, people are reciting. Within 32 years, defeated all the great scholars, everything. Whatever he did, we cannot imagine. Within only 32 years he was in planet. And Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, how many years? Only 48 years in this planet. The Supreme Lord, he has only 48 years. Then he disappeared. He also did not leave body. Panchatattwas, they also simply disappeared. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu disappeared, and Nityananda Prabhu also disappeared. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu disappeared, Nityananda Prabhu went to his birthplace, Ekchakra, then he disappeared with this deity, Bankarai. Advaita Acharya, when he saw Gauranga Mahaprabhu disappeared, Nityananda Prabhu disappeared, then Advaita Acharya, he organized a huge kirtan party in Santipur. 10,000 people maybe there. Chanting, dancing, everyone like mad. And in that kirtan, he also disappeared. After the kirtan, no one saw again. Advaita Acharya disappeared. Similarly, others, Gadadhar Pandit, also disappeared in the deity. In Tota Gopinath, there is Radharani deity, because he is incarnation of Radharani. And Srivas Thakur also, seeing this all four disappeared, he also disappeared in Kirtan. Finally, they all appeared. When Narottam Das Thakur was organizing a Gaur Purnima festival in Kheturi Gram, installing 6 sets of deities, and Narottam Das Thakur himself was leading the Kirtan. Narottam Das Thakur was simply, he was leading Kirtan and thousands of people chanting and dancing. And in that Kirtan, everyone saw this Panchatattva again appeared in the middle of the Kirtan. Everyone saw again Chaitanya Mahaprabhu dancing, Nityananda Prabhu dancing, Advaita Acharya, everyone. Devotees become mad. And they appear, they dance, then again they also disappear. Just they appear, they also disappear. That's why he told, Adyavadhi Nityalila Kare Gora Rai, Kono Kono Bhagyavan Dekhi Vare Pai. Still this eternal pastimes are going on. If someone is fortunate, he can see this pastime. Still Radha Krishna's pastimes in Brajabhumi is going on. Goswamis were fortunate. They were seeing the pastimes. Because we are in a conditioned stage, we cannot see everything in this material eyes. Premanjana Churita भक्ति विलोचनेन संत सदैव हृदयेषु विलोकयन्ति यं श्याम सुंदरम अचिंत्य गुण स्वरूपम गोविंदमादि पुरुषम तमहं भजामि. This eye of devotion, putting the ointment of love, then you can see Shyama Sundar Krishna. He is still there. It's because of we are not qualified, so we cannot see. But still there. There are so many persons still alive, but we cannot see them. So, Bhagavatam, everything written in Bhagavatam is perfect. There is nothing is written here, speculation, no speculation here. It is Amala Praman. Srimad Bhagavatam, Pramanam Amalam. So that's why we should not have doubt about any explanation given in Bhagavatam. So this Maru is still alive in a place named Kalapa, Kalapa Grama. He is still there, and he will revive the Sun dynasty, end of the Kali Yuga, when Lord Kalki destroy everything, then he will appear, and then he beget a child. You like to live up to the end of the Kali Yuga? We don't follow Kalapa, we don't follow this Morus. This is Supreme Lord's desire, so he is following. We are not. Whatever we can follow, whatever the Lord wants, or spiritual master wants us to do. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Any question or comment? Any question or comment?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes.
Why should somebody make so much severe efforts to live long? Why should somebody make such severe efforts to live a long life? Why?
No, that is Krishna's desire to revive the Sun dynasty. Someone should there to revive the Sun dynasty, and then end of Kali Yuga, everyone will be killed by Kalki Bhagavan. So anyhow, someone like he is in Samadhi, he is not living like us. Practically he has forgotten this body. Practically he has forgotten this material body. He is in Samadhi. That stage is if someone come to that stage, then he always united himself with the Supreme Lord. Like Upadashamitani, 8th verse of Upadasha, nectar instruction, Rupa Goswami is telling. Tannam Rupa Charitadi Sukirtananu Smrityah Kramena Rasana Manasi Niyajya Tishthan Braje Tadanuragi Jananugami Kalam Naid Akhilamiti Upadesa Saram. This is the essence of all instructions, he's telling. Prabhupada wrote in that purport, very nice purport. Prabhupada told Samadhi, how you come to the stage of Samadhi. Someone is Samadhi means he is completely united with the Supreme Lord. He has finished his connection with this material world. He is completely united with the Supreme Lord. In that stage, he can live as many years he like. Okay, any other question? Yes. Mic, any mic? Yes, here mic. Back.
Paths of achieving the Godhead.
Yes.
When someone is following the path of mystic yoga, yoga siddhi, so is there any chance they attain the same love of Godhead what is possible in bhakti yoga?
Yeah, there is possibility if they come in contact with a pure devotee. If they come in contact with a pure devotee, they can elevate. Their situation. If they reach many type, somehow or other get the darshan of Narad Muni, then Narad Muni is the bhakti, Acharya Parj bhakti.
Most of the time we have seen that people who now in this age of Kali, people who are doing mystic yoga,
yes.
So they do it as at the bodily plane.
Yeah, they only want some siddhis. They are not doing the mystic yoga. Patanjali, that is Patanjali Rishi, is explained this yoga. He is telling the uniting the soul with super soul. He is not telling you to achieve some yoga siddhis and become God. It is not his purpose. Okay? This and back, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Yes.
Maharajji, what efforts we can put in to see the pastimes like it's pastime of Krishna in Braj Bhumi? Is it possible in this lifetime? So what efforts we can put in?
Impossible is your word lies in Fool's dictionary. Buddha Prabhupada used to say, everything is possible if you will give up your unearths. Yes, if you will come to this platform of pure love. Adau Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya, Anartha Nivriti, Nishtha, Ruchi, Asakti, Bhava, then Prema. If you come to the platform Prema, even Rupa Goswami explains further. From Prema, then you come to Sneha, Mana, Pranaya, Bhava, Mahabhava, these different stages. We are not even finished the unearthas. We are even not finished our unearthas, so how can I go? How can you see this thing?
It means it is not possible in
It's possible.
birthday.
It is possible. But if you are determined and serve your spiritual master, get the blessings of spiritual master and Krishna. Krishna wants. Radharani is very merciful. But we have to compete with Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga is also there. We are person in this age of Kali, but still we must take shelter of Yoga Dharma. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Aparadha Sunya Haya, Laha Krishna Naam. Niroparadhe, Nama Laile, Pai, Premadhan. If you will achieve Premadhan, then you can see everything. Niroparadhe, Nama Laile. Make ourselves free from all the offences of the holy name. Nama Rupe, Kali Kale Nama Rupe Krishna Avatar. Krishna is there. Krishna is in his holy name. We have nothing to do in this age. Not do any mystic jigo like who? Maru. You simply chant Hare Krishna in this age, but we must free ourselves from the offences, the 10 offences. First offense is to blaspheme a devotee who dedicated his life for propagating doing offences. So you must free from offences. Hanti, Nindanti, Dveshti, Na Abhinandanti, Krudhyanti, Janti na Harsam, Darsane Patanani Satlai. This is Vaishnava Aparadhs. This is the greatest offence. There are other offences there. So if you chant holy name without offences, then by the mercy of Navamaha Madanyaya, then Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy, spiritual master, mercy from spiritual master and Mahaprabhu can achieve everything. Prabhupada, you see Prabhupada? Prabhupada was such a person. So Goswami will come to the Prabhupada, that platform. We are in such degraded platform. We have so many unearths. Okay? Okay. Thank you. Yes. Yes. Adi Purush.
Thank you very much for a wonderful story of Vibhishana and the other beautiful stories. You read a Kali Yuga description in this connection about the height of people. So somebody can ask, in the last 100 years, the average life duration has doubled in some place, like in USA. It's twice more. 100 years ago it was 44, now it's 80 something. And
44. Life duration only 44 years?
Yeah, 100 years ago. Yeah. Okay. And also the height of people. Even we can. I know when I was young, my height was average.
Yes.
Now I see it's below average. So it seems that over the last 50 years, some things people become taller.
Yes.
So what would you say, contrasting this to?
It's just like Darwin's theory. Like Darwin was explaining how these giraffes appeared. There are only deers before. Deers, there are no grass in Africa's forest. 10,000 years there are no grass. So they shall up, then they become huge. So like this. These are anyhow. This is in a time we cannot compare it. 4,32,000 years. And there's some we are comparing within 50 years or 100 years. So ultimately, what is explained in Bhagavatam, we cannot tell anything wrong. It is explained perfect. Everything is Sukadeva Goswami explaining perfect. Sutta Goswami. So sometimes it go up down. And like. Oh yes, what? Yes, first I answer him. Okay.
Can we connect it to Srila Prabhupada's helping restore Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's, bring up the golden age predicted by Krishna in Brahma Purana?
Yeah, this 10,000 years is just Krishna is already disappeared. Krishna Sodhama Upagate Dharma Jnanadi Bhisah, Krishna disappeared. But still, then still this age, in this just after sunset, still up night appeared. There is some light is there. It's dusk. So in that period, Mahaprabhu came, appeared in this 10,000 years. This is called. That's why it's known as golden era of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So in this age, in this period, this Mahaprabhu come. That's what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came. Then he come. He just asked, Jeev jago, Gaura Chandra bole, Kata nidra jao maya, pisachira kole. How long you going to sleep? Wake up, sleeping soul. Just return back. Just return back to Godhead. In the sun, this is now, I came, still there is light. Still there is not everything dark. So Mahaprabhu came and started this Sankirtan movement, and he gave a chance, all of us, to return back. If somebody is most unfortunate, he will still continue. Maybe even 10,000 years, within 100 lifetime, 100 years, one lifetime, then you cannot get so many lifetimes chance. So that's why we can return back. People follow the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Sankirtan movement. That's why this we are so fortunate who appeared in this Kali Yuga. Even the demigods, they also thinking, why we not appeared in this Kali Yuga in the beginning of Kali Yuga? Then we can also return back to Godhead, achieve this Krishna Prem. So we are certainly very fortunate appearing in this age of Kali, beginning of Kali Yuga, and having coming in contact of ISKCON with the founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada. He gave us this movement. We have to simply follow the instructions. Follow regulatory principles, and chant Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Someone asking? Someone was asking here? Yes, what?
Well, I have a laughing question.
Okay.
Maharaj, as you mentioned, for plucking the brinjal from the brinjal tree, so people just use the stairs for going there and just cut the brinjals. And just Maharaj, this height will be short of the people, but same the height of the trees height also will be short.
Not trees, not necessarily. Trees height will be. It is not mentioned in Bhagavatam. Don't speculate. Anyhow, we must know, in this age of Kali, we must know that Nama Binu Ara Kichuta Nahi Chauda Bhuvanam Ache. The only truth is Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Everything is just Maya. Nam Binu Ara Kichuta Nahi Chauda Bhuvanam Ache, in the 14th world. That's why the nice story in Matsya Purana. One time Narada Muni wanted to see the Maya, how Maya is look. He told, oh Lord, I want to experience how your Maya illusory energy works. Okay. Lord told, oh, you are my pure devotee, Narada, why you want to experience this Maya? No, just. Lord told, okay, Narada Muni, please bring one glass of water for me. He gave me, I was feeling thirsty, just gave him a glass. Suddenly he just seeing, then he saw a new planet there. So, oh, new village here, okay, nearby. He went just, suddenly one very beautiful young girl appeared from that house, smiling, and Narada Muni is expert. He was studying his forehead. Oh, he looks like goddess of fortune. The husband of this girl will be the topmost devotee of the Supreme Lord. And he told, okay, I am the topmost devotee of the Supreme Lord. Because the illusory energy of the Lord started working, so he just attracted. Then the girl also agreed. He told, yes, my parents also has gone. No one is here. I am alone. We have so much wealth. We can enjoy. Narada Muni started. When you are talking, he had forgotten the truth. He had forgotten this word of Lord that he came for, taking a glass of water. The glass was gone. Then they got married. They stay in that house. And then many years, then 10 children. And they begotten 10 children were there. Then one time there is a river inside of the village. Then suddenly it is overflowed. The whole village was inundated in water. That's drowned. Everyone is drowning. Narada Muni, just to save himself, he just climbed a tree. Went to very high place. And he saw his wife, his children, they are all drowning. And the children are just shouting, Papa, Father, please save. And then Narada Muni could not do anything here. Then because you are devotee, he closed his eyes. He did not want to see this. These things, his own children are drowning. And just shouted, Krishna! And he opened his eyes. Nothing is there. Lord is standing and Narada Muni is standing. Then Lord told, oh Narada Muni, where is my glass of water? This is the material world. Actually Krishna is there. But we have forgotten. So, it's Maya. Everything is illusory energy is working. This is Maya's kingdom. So simply chant and be happy. In this age of Kali, there is nothing truth. Hare Ranama, Hare Ranama, Hare Ranama iva kevalam kalau nasteiva, nasteiva, nasteiva gatiranyatha. There is no other way, no other way, no other way. 3 times repeated. Simply become free from offenses and chant and be happy. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki. Grantara Srimad Bhagavatam.